Tradition, tradition, tradition.
Because of our traditions, we've kept our balance for many years. Here in Anatevka, we have a tradition for everything. How to eat, how to sleep, how to wake, even how to wear clothes. For instance, we always keep our heads covered, and we wear these little prayer shawls. This shows our constant devotion to God. You may ask, how did this tradition get started? I'll tell you. I don't know. But it's a tradition. Because of our traditions, everyone here knows who he is and what God expects him to do.
Who day and night must scramble for a living, feed a wife and children, say his daily prayers, and who has the right as master of the house to have the final word at home? The Papa, the Papa, tradition, the Papa, tradition.
What's the way to make a proper home, a quiet home, a kosher home? We must raise a family and run the home, so Papa's free to read the holy book.
The Mama, tradition, the Mama, tradition.
At 3 I started Hebrew school, at 10 I learned a trade. I hear they picked a bride for me, I hope she's pretty.
The sons, tradition, the sons, tradition.
And who does Mama teach to mend and tend and fix, preparing me to marry whoever Papa picks?
The daughters,
My daughter!
tradition, the daughters, tradition. Day and night must
Three I started Hebrew school, at 10 I learned and faced. I hear they picked a bride for me, I hope she's the
tradition, the tradition.
And in the circle of our little village, we've always had our many special types. For instance, Yenta the matchmaker.
Avram! Avram, I have such news for you! Avram, I have a perfect match for your son, a wonderful girl.
Who is it?
Rachel, the shoemaker's daughter.
Rachel. She can hardly see. She's almost blind.
Tell the truth, Avram. Is your son so much to look at? The way she sees and the way he looks, it's a perfect match!
And the red Nachum the beggar.
Alms for the poor! Alms for the poor!
Red Nachum, here's 1 kopeck.
1 kopeck? Last week you gave me 2 kopecks.
I had a bad week.
Well, since you had the bad week, why should I suffer?
And most important, our beloved Rabbi.
Rabbi, may I ask you a question?
Certainly, my son.
Is there a proper blessing for the Tsar?
A blessing for the Tsar, of course. May God bless and keep the Tsar far away from us.
Then there are the others in our village. They have a much bigger circle. His Honor, the constable. His Honor, the priest. And His Honor, many, many others. We don't bother them, and so far they don't bother us. And among ourselves, we get along perfectly well. Of course, There was the time he sold him a horse, but delivered a mule. That's all settled. Now we live in simple peace and harmony.
It was a horse.
It was a mule.
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 Horse.
Horse!
Mule.
Horse!
Mule.
Horse!
Mule.
Horse!
Mule.
Tradition, 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 tradition.
Tradition! Tradition! Without our tradition, our lives would be as shaky as a fiddler